Welcome to Star Chat, the podcast that explores the wonders of the universe and the latest developments in space exploration. I'm your host, Carl, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey through the cosmos. As we begin today's show, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible progress being made in the field of private space companies. These innovative enterprises are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, from reusable rockets to manned missions to the moon and beyond. And one of the key players in this arena is Blue Origin, founded by billionaire entrepreneur Jeff Bezos. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, Carl, what's the latest news on Blue Origin? Well, my friends, we have a fascinating story to share with you today. Recently, a Blue Origin New Glenn rocket suffered a catastrophic failure during a test at Launch Complex 36 in Cape Canaveral, Florida. The incident was significant enough to prompt an evacuation of the area and cause damage to nearby facilities. But here's the interesting part. Despite the setback, the explosion provided a unique opportunity for scientists to gather valuable data on Methalox rocket explosions. According to Colonel Stephen Clark, a space reporter at Ars Technica, the blast danger area, or BDA, spanned an impressive 774 feet in diameter, with debris thrown as far as half a mile from the launch pad. Now, you might be wondering what this means for the future of space exploration. Well, my friends, it's essential to understand that exploding rockets are not uncommon in the launch business, especially during the early years of the space age. In fact, the Soviet Union's N-1 rocket, which was even larger than the New Glenn, suffered a similar fate over 50 years ago. The key takeaway from this incident is that the data collected will help improve models on Methalox rocket explosions, ultimately making space travel safer and more efficient. And with companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin leading the charge, we can expect significant advancements in the coming years. As we look to the future, it's exciting to think about the possibilities that await us in space. From lunar missions to Mars colonization, the next few decades will be pivotal in shaping humanity's presence in the cosmos. And with private companies driving innovation and pushing the boundaries of what's possible, we can expect a bright and fascinating future ahead. We'll be right back with more fascinating space news on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat, where we're exploring the wonders of the universe and the latest advancements in space exploration. As we continue our journey through the cosmos, let's take a step back and consider the humble beginnings of life on Earth. The water that sustains us, the air that we breathe, and the soil that nourishes our crops. All of these elements are interconnected and interdependent. Now, imagine taking this delicate balance to the moon or even Mars, where resources are scarce and the environment is harsh. That's exactly what NASA is planning to do with its ambitious lunar habitat project. But before we can establish a human settlement on another planet, we need to solve some fundamental problems, like what to do with our waste. That's where a team of researchers from the University of North Dakota comes in. They're testing a mobile wastewater treatment system that can convert human waste into plant nutrients and other sustainable materials. This innovative technology has the potential to revolutionize the way we approach waste management in space, making it possible for astronauts to sustain themselves on long-term missions. The system consists of 3 separate bioreactors, each designed to handle a specific type of waste: feces, urine, and food waste. These reactors use microorganisms to break down the waste, producing nutrient-rich water that can be used to feed plants. It's a closed-loop system that minimizes waste and maximizes resources, much like the natural ecosystems we find on Earth. As we explore the possibilities of space travel and habitation, it's essential to remember that our actions have consequences, not just for the environment, but for human health and well-being. By developing sustainable technologies like this wastewater treatment system, we're taking a crucial step towards creating a more resilient and self-sufficient presence in space. The implications of this technology extend far beyond the Moon or Mars, however. As we face growing challenges on Earth, from climate change to water scarcity, we can learn valuable lessons from the innovative solutions being developed for space exploration. By embracing a cosmic perspective, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of our planet and the importance of responsible stewardship. As we look to the future of space travel and habitation, it's clear that waste management will play a critical role in determining our success. Will we be able to create closed-loop systems that minimize waste and maximize resources? Can we develop sustainable technologies that allow us to thrive in even the most hostile environments? The answers to these questions will depend on our ability to think creatively, to innovate, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. As we continue to explore the wonders of the universe, let's remember that the greatest challenges often lead to the most profound discoveries. Welcome back to Star Chat. As we conclude our journey through the cosmos today, I'd like to take you on a dive into the depths of the Pacific Ocean, where a tiny blue octopus has been discovered, and it's a species that's new to science. Meet Microledone galapagensis, a small but fascinating creature that's got scientists excited. This little octopus, no larger than the palm of your hand, was spotted nearly 1,800 meters beneath the surface of the Pacific, off the coast of the Galapagos Islands. What's remarkable about this discovery is not just the fact that it's a new species, but also how it was discovered and studied. The researchers used a remotely operated submersible to explore the seafloor, and when they brought the octopus to the surface, they employed microcomputed tomography, or CT scanning, to analyze its internal structure without dissecting it. This non-invasive technique allowed scientists to create detailed 3D models of the octopus's organ systems, which helped them confirm that it was indeed a new species. And what they found is quite intriguing. This tiny octopus has a complete set of arm suckers and 13 eggs in its ovaries, indicating that it's a fully grown adult. But what's really interesting is that its small size might be an adaptation to increase its rate of reproduction. Biologist Janet Voigt suggests that the octopus's short, stubby arms might be perfect for digging in the sediment, and its dark blue coloration could help it avoid predators while it's feeding. The fact that this species has been found in such a remote and deep part of the ocean is a reminder of just how much we still have to explore and discover on our planet. As we gaze up at the stars and contemplate the vastness of the universe, it's easy to forget that there's still so much to learn about our own planet. The Pacific Ocean in particular is a vast and largely unexplored frontier, full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. And this tiny, blue octopus is just one example of the incredible diversity of life that exists on our planet. So as we conclude today's Star Chat, I want to leave you with a sense of wonder and awe at the natural world. Remember that there's still so much to discover, both in the depths of our oceans and in the far reaches of the cosmos. Keep looking up at the stars, but also keep exploring and learning about our amazing planet. That's all for today's Star Chat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember to keep looking up at the stars.